This Could Get Dicey is a D&D podcast about dudes being bros. What adventures will they get into? Only time will tell. Like the name suggests, this podcast could get dicey. Content warnings can be found in the episode description. Hello, and welcome to This Could Get Dicey, a D&D podcast where a group of buds get to unwind from their 9-to-5s and step into the world of Drew Gala. My name is Destiny Nieto, I play Lü'mis Bjorn, and before things get a little too dicey, I'd just like to say it's a beautiful day to solve the murder mystery before they do it in the show you've been watching.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, it felt pretty nice.
Who did it?
How quickly, like how many episodes in?
It's a 10 episode show. They reveal the murder at towards the end of episode 9. I want to say, I guess, like middle, so maybe like episode 6, I think.
Or were you locked in? Were you sure?
Yeah.
Were you like, oh, easy?
Not sure. No, I shouldn't be that confident. I was like, I think it's this guy. And I had really no motive or reason why. I was just like, I think it's this guy.
I don't like it. What show is it?
Only Murders in the Building.
Oh, fun. Yeah, fun show.
With Selena?
With Selena.
Right? I used to watch that a lot, and then I fell off for some reason. It's very good.
It's really good. And just season 4 just ended.
I think I'm on season 2 still.
It's interesting. It's a show about a podcast.
Yes.
Here we are.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Yeah, the three of them have a podcast, right?
Yeah, like the premise starts, they all live in the same building in New York, and they all find out that they're into another like true crime podcast, and then they have like essentially like a book club with just the 3 of them, and then a murder happens in their building, and then they become the podcast.
Ooh, that's a really good premise.
That's such a better premise than how we started our podcast. Nobody died for ours.
Well.
Y'all play D&D? Hi, my name is Alex Villarreal. I play Ellis Vendove, and it's a beautiful day to eat a good cookie.
Ooh, what kind of cookie?
My wife made a bunch of. She froze all the. It's nice. You make a lot of cookie dough balls, and then you just like make like 4 cookies, and then you still always have like cookie dough balls like ready to go to just like pop in the oven really quick. But they were pumpkin spice espresso cookies.
Oh.
Are you a pumpkin spice guy? You like pumpkin spice?
In small doses, like a cookie. Like I've talked to Becky about this before, but like my dream cookie is like a chocolate chip cookie, like a brown sugar cookie, just like no chocolate chips. But it's just like a brown sugar cookie with espresso powder and pumpkin spice, and it's just like it's so decadent and lush. And
that sounds
like,
really good. Have you made that before?
She made espresso dark chocolate cookies before. And those were like really, really good. Next time you make a cookie, like make some cookies, throw like a tablespoon of espresso powder in there if you want just like a nice little warm like coffee vibe to your cookie. It's quite yummy.
Did you make espresso cookies because Sabrina Carpenter was in town?
Yes, and and 1 teaspoon of my tears.
Arrested. You're arrested.
I forgot she was in town. Yeah, but it's just nice to eat like kind of a nice little holiday cookie, even though the weather outside it's not quite frightful yet. It's getting there.
It's getting there. Today was nice.
Maybe
we're
next
moving.
week. Well, Kenny, that did bring up the conversation about pumpkin spice. Are you not a pumpkin spice guy?
I'm the same as Alex in small doses. And I don't want it in a beverage, actually. I want it in a treat, but I only want a little bit.
But are you talking about pumpkin or pumpkin spice?
I'm talking about pumpkin spice.
Talking about pumpkin spice.
I could eat the pumpkin out of the can. I'm talking about pumpkin spice.
Interesting. I put pumpkin spice like in my French toast batter and stuff. So.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. That sounds good. That sounds good. As long as you're not overdoing it. It's like one of those things that's like a seasonal flavor and people will overdo the shit out of it. Like lavender in the summer, pumpkin spice in the fall. And it's just like too much. If you put too much, I'm out.
Am I basic? I love both of those things.
but it's like, it's also like, I don't really see it as, I mean, obviously your fall foods have cinnamon, nutmeg, clove, and ginger more often, but it's also like those are just 4 really good spices for baking. So
Yeah. And I mean, like, because like you look at like you know, you can come across a good banana bread that has pumpkin spice in it, but I don't. It's like it's usually when like I feel like when pumpkin spice is sort of like the like this is the flavor. I just like kind of naturally associate it with. I mean, obviously with this time of year, I do have like one like pumpkin spice cold brew like a year, and I finish it and go. There it went. That was it. That was my one pumpkin spice drink. It wasn't bad, but if I have another one, I'm gonna be like, man, this shit, I'm over it.
Hello, my name is Kenny Chilton, and I'm playing Emil Mazak, and it's a beautiful day to stand up at a time when usually you would sit down. I don't know how to. I do this a lot when it's like. Oh, how do I explain this? Okay, today I watched an entire episode of a TV show just standing up at my couch.
how long was the TV show?
42 minutes.
Huh.
It was a whole episode of Friday Night Lights. It was Homecoming, season 1, episode 7.
Sure.
Nice.
I stood up the entire time because I had been sitting for a while, and I got legs that can't stay still. So I stood up, but I do this at work. I do this, I mean, a lot. I'll just, sometimes when we're recording the podcast, I wish that the microphone could move with me so I could stand up and record standing.
Yeah. I wish I could walk around and pace around while we record.
I'm a sitter.
I can't stand it. My body can't stand it. It hurts my back, hurts my legs.
I've noticed that one time Kenny came over to play football, play NCAA football, not real football, and he like was moving constantly on the couch, like would sit in a different position like almost every single play, and I wanted to be like, you good over there? But it was like feet on couch, feet off couch, 1 foot on couch, 1 foot off couch, stand up, readjust, sit differently, sit on floor, sit up on couch. I was like,
that is also
sitting.
like when we game at night. That's also what I'm doing. Just constantly up and down.
Yeah, sometimes I feel like you're like, whoopsies, I'm 3 feet closer to the TV than I was a minute ago.
That's how I feel like on like planes are like a nightmarish hell for me, because like I prefer, if I'm sitting down, I like will cross my right leg for like 5 to 10 minutes and then cross my left leg, right leg, left leg, right leg. But the seats are so small that I'm constantly kicking the seat in front of me, and I don't want to be that guy on a plane. So I just have to like force my legs to like stay still.
Yeah.
And
I thought for the
like,
longest time that the window seat was the best, and now I am enlightened and know that the aisle seat is the best.
It's the key.
Yeah. Otherwise, I go crazy.
What if you have restless leg syndrome?
I don't think it's that. I don't want to put that on people who actually have it. I don't want to diagnose myself with that.
I just remember the ads from like 10 years ago for the medication.
I do too. I do too.
But I'm also like, I clearly don't have that. Destiny, I don't think you have any sort of restlessness in your body.
Yes and no, not as intense. Like I catch myself when I'm working, like I sit different ways in my chair. Because Becky, whenever we went chair shopping, I was like, I need to cross my legs in the chair. And you're like, that's not how you're supposed to sit in a chair. And I was like, I know, but that's how I sit in chair.
Sure.
And I would love to stand up because I have a standing desk for recording, but I know I'd fidget and it'd be a living hell for Alex for editing.
Maybe I'm just alone in this. I do have what's called a foot rocker for underneath my desk.
Oh.
But I would say I don't really move it as much as I really just rest my feet on it. So that way it's to keep my hips at a better angle so I can sit longer.
I don't have the right furniture to sit. I have like a cheap ass chair from IKEA. I've got right now.
Yeah,
I'm
that's so
sitting
true.
in
I
like
have
a
like a almost $2,000 desk chair behind me, or I'm sitting in, so which I did not pay full price for. I'll just say that. So.
I'm sitting in Becky's old chair,
which was a $70 IKEA chair.
When you get rid of that chair, Becky, I want that one instead of
right
now. I have like
no, it's a hand-me-down thing. It goes to me.
Oh,
and you
okay,
get
sure.
Becky's old chair.
I'll get Alex's. Yeah, that's right. Anyway, I need some strategies for sitting still, or maybe not. I like to stand too.
I once wrote a hit song in the Austin punk scene about how I can't stop moving around.
Stop.
I get you.
Stop pacing, Alex.
Hello, my name is Becky Schmader, and I'm the game master for This Could Get Dicey, and it's a beautiful day to make a new character in a new game.
A new game?
Yes.
What game?
What game would it be?
Monster Hunter?
It is Monster Hunter.
Monster
I did text
Hunter,
the two of
alright.
you about that earlier this week. Yes, the Monster Hunter Wilds beta is out.
What does
this
that
week.
mean?
Right
3
now.
weeks ago.
Man, I could have taken
For
the
you
sick.
all, You have to wait till
Damn.
February. It's still out, Kenny. You could still...
I know, but I was off all day today. I could have played it the whole
You
day.
could have.
What a waste.
Monster Hunter is a game in which you hunt monsters because they're basically like attacking. Usually the plot is like, we're a bunch of monster hunters from this, it's called like the Guild, I think, and they go out to different like locations to help villages that are being like attacked by like giant dinosaur-esque monsters. So you are a monster hunter, and you basically like the gameplay loop is like you get a little like bounty to go hunt a monster. You go hunt a monster, you come back with the monster parts, you make better outfit that look cool with new weapons, and then you go out and do it again. But yeah, the beta's out this week, so they're doing like server testing, I think, or I'm not really sure why they're doing a beta, because like everyone wants this game, so they really didn't need to like do that. So my
Hype it
guess
up,
is for
yeah.
server testing. It comes out in February, and I made a great character, and it took me an hour. And then you do that, and then you're like, God, I gotta make my palico now, which is a whole other thing because everyone gets a little cat buddy.
Little cat
Oh.
buddy.
Loves you.
What?
They're cute.
I
I
want
think
to do the
it-
beta just for the character creation.
It's a very good character creation. So if you have like, everyone can get access like this weekend, I think. If you have PS
Is this
Plus.
the game where if you go into a town and sometimes the cats run the shops
They make food for you before you go
and
out
they
to hunt.
dance?
And they dance.
Okay, I know what game
Yeah.
this is now. Okay.
Yeah, I think there was one on the Switch like 2 years ago that came out. So, but this is like, I guess that wasn't. I thought that was a main game in the franchise, and it apparently wasn't. And this is equivalent to Worlds, which came out like 6 years ago, I think. So
Mhm. And there's a new character creator right around the corner.
2 days
2 days.
counting.
Dragon Age,
Dragon
the baby.
Oh, Dragon Age.
And
yeah.
by the time this episode comes out, the reviews will be amazing. Everybody will be
It
nice
is getting
about this
good
game.
reviews. It's also getting
good and it better.
Yeah. It's also getting some stinky heads attached
Yeah.
to it, but that's a whole other podcast. But yeah, the Monster Hunters is so detailed, y'all. Like they even this one I don't think I've seen before, where, or maybe I've seen it but not done this well, where you would choose a hairstyle and then you could choose. Are you texting David to download it?
No, I'm making sure it's the same cat that
Oh,
I'm thinking of.
You choose
Destiny
your
was vigorously texting. So.
you choose your hairstyle, and then you get to choose like the length of it, so like you can shorten it and make it longer, and not just like long hair but like short hair too, and it does it in a smart way where it like follows the curl line and stuff, and that was cool. It gets so
cool.
detailed. You can choose the color of your teeth as well as the stain color of your teeth.
What the hell? That's representation.
Is this it?
That's it. That's them making Bunny Dango.
Okay. Yep.
and then they make the food so that way you're all good. And I haven't seen I haven't seen them make food yet in this one yet.
Keep me posted.
Yeah. But yeah, in Rise, you had a cat and a dog, and this one we're just going back to cat. But then you have like this dinosaur creature called the Secret.
The Secret.
It's called the Secret.
No,
That's
it's
a
called
badass
a
name.
Secret.
A secret. Okay.
Like SEIKRET, but then they just said secret, and I was like, so is it just a secret? But it's like a little dinosaur bird thing that you ride.
Interesting. David's playing a game where the monsters are called humans.
Dude.
I was like, that's
Twisted,
fucking
dude.
hard.
Man,
It goes
that's
hard.
twisted.
Meta. Meta as hell. Anyways, I killed a monster tick called a chata kubra. It was a big toad.
What will they think of next?
I
Like
don't
the
know.
Mario
Monster.
toad?
No.
that'd be funny.
Big
That'd be
ugly
funny though,
frog
right?
toad. Yeah, if it was just a ha. Anyways, all right. Are you all ready to play some Dungeons and Dragons?
So ready.
Kenny's standing. He's so pumped for this.
Last we left off, our adventurers had a little therapy session with Brother Mateo at the monastery of Mooncrest. After learning more about each other, building compassion and trust with each other, the trio seemed more bonded together as the fate of the world seemed to rest on their shoulders. And that does sound dramatic, and perhaps it is. The group is now finished with therapy and making their way to Helena and Corellia to decide exactly what's next for the group. And that's where we find you all heading back to the main courtyard at the monastery, where you can see that the younglings have been giving Helena and Corellia a complete tour of the grounds, and now they're kind of like finishing up with the courtyard plants and learning about the, geothermal and the weather here, and how there's kind of a temperate climate here nestled between the mountains due to like the warmth of the mountain, and then because the mountain can block winds and stuff. I'm sure science can back me on this.
Isn't Corellia from here? Does she really need a lesson in this? She's so kind to wait patiently through this lesson.
Maybe she's helping. You don't know. I know
Corellia.
you said that in character.
Corellia.
Oh, yes.
We just had a great conversation in there with Brother Mateo, and now it's time for action. Time is of the essence. However many dragons you can rally for our upcoming conflict will be just so helpful to us.
Sure. Yes.
Also,
Oh.
kind of like B-plot mission. Don't we want them to like find Homegirl's coffin and blow it up? Didn't we talk about that?
Yes, I'm going to rally some dragon friends, and we're going to try and scour the lands looking for said tomb. You all, if you find any leads that could help, that would be great.
Okay. We'll be sure to keep that in mind as we move forward. It'd be cool if we could time that right.
Sure, yes.
If it's like, oh, we just killed her. Where are y'all? And he's like, we just got here to the coffin.
Right. Yeah, that would be good. Yeah. How do we communicate with each other?
You gave us a little stone.
You gave us a stone.
I did. It's been many moons since that happened.
You gave us a crystal sending stone
it was
for
earlier
Corellia.
today.
So it is true. Anyways.
You tell us if you find it. We'll tell you if we find anything out. But yeah, if that coffin could be destroyed before we even get into conflict with her, that'd be best case scenario.
Okay. You tell us if it's like do or die time, and we're gonna go look for it, obviously, but like if it's like, hey, it's happening.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we're all just doing what we can. Corellia, you've been a huge help. I'm really happy we didn't have to climb that mountain. you really just got us here really fast, and that was really great. I look at Helena, and I go, what up, player? You ready to rock and roll? Ready to go whip some ass?
You know me, I'm always ready for the next leg of this journey together.
I thought you were going to say I'm always ready for some ass.
I'm ready for some ass.
Great. I think the plan now is we're going to try to teleport back to Court of Outlaws. And then from there, it's Thornhill time, baby. We're going to go kick Granite Vallum in the butt.
Most excellent news.
Sick. I look at Lü'mis. I go, well, Lü'mis, I'd say you're going to end up back here eventually, but is there anything you need to, do before you depart?
I know time is of the essence, but there's one quick thing I would like to do.
This might be your last chance, so go for it.
Okay, I'll be right back, or if you want to follow me, I'm just going to my physical trainer's dojo.
This sounds like
Either
a
way.
personal thing. Oh,
Hey, we just did therapy together. I'm
with you. You're right.
Learning my lesson.
You're so
I'm
right.
not leaving y'all out of my fucking sight. Y'all can't shit without me having eyes on you. I swear to God.
We're together.
We're not separating.
That's
Use the
absolutely.
bathroom.
I was going to say, Lü'mis does not shit. What is your plan for that?
Hey, that's a better outcome for me personally.
I'd like to go to Sister Angelina,
Okay.
wherever she may be.
You all make your way. It's now past the breakfast hour, so you assume Sister Angelina is back in her dojo sort of area, and sure enough, she is in her gym setup. Oh, Lü'mis, welcome. Welcome back to the are these your friends?
Yes, this is Emil and Ellis.
Pleasure to meet you.
And I am Helena.
Oh, and yeah, that's Helena.
Lü'mis always forgets me, but that's okay.
That's Corellia.
Oh yes, I'm also here. I am a dragon.
Corellia, time is of the essence. Why are you still here? Get out of here.
Okay. She scampers away like a sad dog.
Thank you for your help.
I say into the crystal sending stone, and I'm like, we're still working on Emil's bluntness. Thank you for everything you've done for us. We really appreciate it.
You hear outside as she's running away, a wolf trying to throw a sending stone on the ground to hit the button on it, and it's just a dog playing with a rock is what it sounds like. Oh, yep. No problem. At all. No problem at all. Yep. I'm on my way to do mission.
She's gonna do great.
So Lü'mis, what can I do for you?
I told you before I were to leave, I was gonna try to get the other 2 items from you.
Right, yes. Right. And I think I did say that wasn't really on the table, but...
I don't remember you saying that, so before I leave, what do I have to do to get at least one more item?
I guess really incapacitate me.
Okay. Ellis, blaster.
I look at Lü'mis and I go, what are you talking about?
Say no
Just
more.
do it.
I look at Sister Angelina and I hold out
roll a dexterity check.
Just straight dexterity?
Yeah.
12.
She leg sweeps you before you could blast her. Now, Lü'mis, that wasn't very fair.
I didn't do anything yet.
I thought it was just the element of surprise. You said to use the resources that I have available to me.
I did say that, but lucky me that your friend is a little bit slower than I.
I will put my hand on the ground very subtly as possible.
Roll a dexterity check.
No. Wait. A dexterity check?
Yes.
22.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she doesn't notice you.
I cast Entangle
Okay.
on her. She needs to make a
She is-
dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
My save is a 19.
She rolled a 19.
She saves. A bunch of vines shoot out of the ground to wrap her up, but I think they just lift her up off the ground, maybe.
Yeah, a little bit. She just kind of like moves over like a square, right? Like she just moves like 5 feet to her
Yep.
right.
Yep.
Very good, Lü'mis, to use all of your resources. So true.
Laying flat on my butt, I like look up at Lü'mis. What are you? If you give me the green light, I can't like get like banned for life from here, right?
No.
Well, but hold on. Before we start doing crazy shit here, I had a thought just now when we left therapy. And it's a crazy thought, but I should just say it because I said I was going to start trusting you with information. I have this crazy thought that Natasha and Raya came to kill you, specifically Lü'mis. And then we did tell, Ellis and I did tell Granick that the job was done. What if they wanted that to happen because they knew you were a vampire and they wanted to know where your coffin was? So what if they're going to come here eventually, like they located you after that, and they know where your coffin is in this very beautiful monastery, and everyone here is going to need these items to defend themselves when they inevitably come for your coffin, like we're going for Dentalia's. It's just a crazy thought I had.
I mean, it's a possibility, but I have faith in everyone here that they could ward them off and fend for themselves before they even make it to inside.
Lü'mis, make a dexterity check.
Okay. Just straight dexterity.
Yes.
17.
She comes up behind you while Emil's talking to you and tries to like hit you right in between like where your neck joins your shoulder, but then you manage to like last minute catch her hand right as she does that.
Can I then like flip her over? Like grab her?
Roll I guess an attack to do that.
Is that unarmed
Yeah, unarmed strike of sorts.
of sorts? 18.
18. That does beat her DC as you like flip her over onto the ground, and now she's kind of looking up at you, Emil. Oh, Emil, it's completely fine. Lü'mis is right that we are quite capable without these items. So now it's just about proving if Lü'mis really should have 2 of these items.
I sit up, and I just go blah, and I need her to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Yeah, I will go ahead and thorn whip her as she says this.
15 on the Constitution.
My spell save is DC. She is blind for the next minute.
Okay.
And I look at Lü'mis and I go, "Girls, get her!" And I give you bardic inspiration.
Emil, you're thorn whipping her.
That's a 26 to hit.
That hits.
It is 6 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And I will go ahead and pull her 10 feet closer to me because I can.
As you pull her 5 feet close, 10 feet, 5 feet. What did you say?
Sorry, that's 10 feet.
10 feet. As you pull her 10 feet closer to you, she's going to like hold onto the vine and do this really cool move where she like flips onto her back and tries to hit all 3 of you with her legs as she kind of does like a breakdancing maneuver, I guess.
Cool.
What you would call that?
She is blind.
She is blind. Yes, thank you. She gets okay, she rolled a 10 to hit all of you, which misses. But she does manage to like get back on her feet as she's pulled towards Emil. Lü'mis.
As Emil pulls her towards him, I kind of want to like have her in like a chokehold, like a shh, go sleep type of move.
Yeah.
I don't know what I need to roll for that.
I think a strength to try and roll a strength. We'll do a contested strength roll, so just straight strength.
And I have a bardic, which is D6, right?
It's D8.
All right.
Okay, we'll definitely be using my bardic. Ooh, 18.
Okay. Yeah, you managed to get her into a sleeper hold, so she is grappled.
What are we doing here, Lü'mis?
We just have to incapacitate her.
Like punching, incapacitate?
Yeah.
All right, punch.
Okay.
with my twisted fruits. Non-lethally.
Sure.
Do I have advantage because she's blinded?
Yes.
All right. The first one was a 24. Second one is a 27.
Both hit.
Let's see. And I'll just go ahead and bonus action absorb.
Okay.
While I'm in there. That's a total of 19 points of damage. If it matters, 16 is piercing and 3 is necrotic.
All right. It is Ellis's turn.
All my stuff, like I feel like all my the idea of using Eldritch Blast like non-lethally sounds silly.
Can you non-lethally cast a spell?
Sure. Why not? I mean, I don't think
I
you
think
can like do that with like Fireball because it's like. But I feel like an
that doesn't
Eldritch
make
Blast, you can hit people in like the legs or something, or the arms. Not
I
go
will
for
go
the
ahead.
head like Ellis usually does.
She just misses.
Also, does she make any saves for the blindness ever?
It's a concentration. Oh no, can reroll at the end of their turn. Sorry, yes,
Okay.
it's concentration from. No, it's not concentration for me.
No. Okay. Well, she never rolled on that last one, so. That's a 19.
Yeah, that beats it.
Okay, she's no longer blinded.
Cool. And it's my turn, and then I'll look at her and I'll go, blah, and cast blindness again.
That is a 13.
She's blind again.
Okay. I'm actually gonna have her use her Diamond Soul ability and spend a key point to reroll a saving throw.
Hell yeah.
That is a 21.
I will use I will say out loud, I will say, feel the might of the Squirrels Foolies united, and use unsettling words.
Okay.
Which I haven't used in a long time. I will expend, this is a bonus action, expend a bardic inspiration, and you have to subtract a D8 from that.
D8.
It probably won't hit.
21 minus 4 is 17. So
Ooh, what a bummer.
she
Yeah,
is
you said that.
blinded.
No. Isn't that your save?
No, you
She
saved.
saved.
Yeah, no, my save is 16.
Oh, save 16.
so
I
if
thought it was
yeah,
19. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, that'll be my turn.
You didn't say she had a diamond soul, Lü'mis. What are we doing here?
We're not gonna know what our enemies have right away. This is just practice.
So true, Lü'mis. She's going to. I guess she's closest to Emil right now.
Mm-hmm. I pulled her
Well,
towards me.
I'm right behind her.
You are
headlock.
right behind her.
Oh, that's true. Headlock. Yeah.
That's right. Right, she's grappled.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. She's going to like throw both her elbows back like into your rib cage in an attempt to like break you off of her. So she's going to attack twice to do that.
Okay.
First one is a 16 to hit.
Nope.
Second one is a 10 to hit.
No.
I like garbage. There's also a little itty bitty spider. I mean, like the size of a piece of dust. That was
Those are the worst because they can crawl into your ears and nose.
all right. Lü'mis, is your turn. She's going to make. She's going to spend a key point to do flurry of blows. Actually,
Okay.
13.
No.
Natural 20 for 26.
Yes.
Okay, we got one. We got one. 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okie
Oh, then you are going to also need to make a strength saving throw.
A strength saving throw. Okay.
Yes.
No, 5.
Okay. She is a Way of the Open Hand monk, so as she kind of releases her flurry of blows, the last one is like a palm strike straight to like your chest, and she pushes you 15 feet away.
Damn. Okay. That's pretty cool.
And it is Lü'mis' turn.
Okay. As I get pushed away, I'm going to like dart at her. Not dashing or anything. I'm just really fast. So it's like super cool. And then with the blunt side of my spear, I want to attack her.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
That hits.
And then, so I'm going to hit her. And then I'm also going to spend a key point to do Stunning Strike. So as like the blunt part of my spear goes into her stomach, my Stunning Strike kind of tries to attempt to interfere with the flow of ki in her body. So she's going to take 8 points of damage, and then also she has to make a con saving throw.
That's a failure.
Yes, she is stunned until the end of her turn.
Excellent.
Does this count? Is this incapacitated?
Yeah, as you swing the end of your spear around, you manage to find like right in between like the hip and ribs, like on kind of closer to her back. You manage to find like a place to cause like a spasm within her ki and send out a ripple as she becomes stunned. And a moment passes before she like puts her fist and hand together and like bows to the three of you. Very well done, Lü'mis. Way to use all of your resources. And because of this and because of the mission that the three of you are on, we will honor this duel with another reward.
I'm still very confused as to why we're beating up this random monk teacher.
Are we done? Are we cool?
We're
Bonus
done.
action Hex 2 Eldritch Blast.
Just Eldritch Blast.
Helena, thanks for the help. Jeez.
Lü'mis didn't ask me to step in, and quite honestly, this seems like Lü'mis's fight, or y'all's fight, a little unification between the three of you. I didn't feel it was proper for me to step in, and also Lü'mis and I have a,
Beef.
we have some beef.
You need some group therapy?
We need some group therapy on,
I'll pass.
on our, okay, see, that's the problem. So anyways, back to you, Sister Angelina.
What's up, jabronis? It's time for the episode 69 ad break. Get ready for the crudest, rudest, and lewdest ad break that you've ever had the displeasure of listening to. I know some of the freaks out there have been dying to hear this ad break. Thank you so much for listening to episode 69 of our podcast. What a very funny and historic milestone for any podcast, and we're so thankful that you're here and spending your time with us. But before we get any further, it's time to play America's favorite game, roll for Patreon shout out. So let's roll and see what we get. That's Norman. Hey, Norman, thank you. Thank you for supporting us. We appreciate everything that you stand for and the man that you are. If you want to become a member of our Patreon, head on over to patreon.com/TCGDpod. We got a lot of different tiers, stuff you can choose from. We even have a free tier where we do this thing called This Did Get Dicey. It's a little post-episode cool down. We just kind of talk about the ep. It's like a 10-minute thing. You know, a little free content. Come look at our faces. You can also head on over to our website, TCGDpod.com. We got a bunch of content on there too. We can also hit us up on Instagram and TikTok and Threads at TCGDpod. Come talk to us. Come chat with us. You know, I bet you were thinking that this ad break was going to be a lot crude, rude, or lewder than previously advertised. So, you know, let's make up for that. Butts. Big, huge butts. Let's get back to the episode.
Yes, so when Lü'mis first got here, we dueled, and as a reward, Lü'mis receives the gloves of the dying pugilist, and so now here's another opportunity to get one of our prized items here to use on your journey. So what you have left to choose from, as she brings out the trunk again, you have the bracers of defense, which would give you +1 to AC, or the Ring of Heightened Senses. When activated, the ring grants +10 to perception for 1 hour. You have 3 uses per long rest.
I look at the other two. Do any of these items intrigue you? I feel like this should be a group item.
I mean, I think the bracers of defense would be pretty key for any one of the 3 of us, but mainly our 2 melee fighters. But selfishly, the idea of... I already have a +7 to perception, so 3 times a day to potentially have a +17 to perception sounds very cool, but high AC is...
I think the defense is more important for what we're doing. I don't know how much covert ops we're going to be doing. I feel like we're going to be more in the thick of things. And Ellis, it looks, no offense, Ellis, looks pretty vulnerable with just the suit jacket. Isn't your AC like 13? 14?
It's 14.
I'm at a 16 above the table. So
What are you at, Lü'mis?
18.
18? I mean, a 19 AC. I mean, like, that's
Well,
I mean,
I will step it. If you're going to use the gloves are
I have the
technically
gloves, yeah.
so like Lü'mis wouldn't be able to use the gloves and the bracers.
he already has 2 cloaks on, so
No.
can't double up.
No. You can wear 2 if you can wear 2 cloaks if you lower your AC by 2 and you wear no pants and your butt's out all the time.
you have poop on your butt and everybody sees it.
I don't poop.
But it's all dried up poop from 200 years ago.
From 200 years ago that everybody's afraid to tell you about because you're so
Then you can
off-putting.
wear 2 clothes.
I don't know. I feel. I mean, I appreciate it, but bumping you up to you're at 16 now.
Yeah.
You're at
I look at these arms.
What does that number mean?
Look at these arms. My bark is coming in nicely. I feel very defended.
But if our two melee boys could be at 18 and 17, that'd be crazy. But if you really want me to, I mean, I'm not gonna deny it, but I think strategy-wise, I'm gonna be in the back firing off my little fun beams.
Sure. I also, in terms of like, I'm just hardier. I think if we're gonna have if Lü'mis, you decide on the bracers, I feel like Ellis should wear them.
I mean, I can't really wear them apparently, even though they can just go underneath or over my gloves. But
You can wear them on your ankles.
Oh my god.
they're like the soccer, the shin guards.
Shin guards.
You won't clip your heel, Hermes. I mean, yeah, I feel bad. I helped beat up this lady I don't know, and I'm getting this prize. It feels wrong.
We've got to take everything we can get right now. You know what we're up against.
The pen's going to the character sheet. Going once,
You
going
can also always
twice.
move it around to other people. So you guys are getting
No,
the
it's a pen.
bracers of defense.
He's writing in ink.
Yeah,
Alright.
I grab the bracers from the coveted loot box in this dojo and hand them to Ellis.
It's just like an elementary school prize box.
Yeah.
Okay, my AC is now 15. It's in pen.
All right, you all. Do you say anything else to Sister Angelina?
Sorry, dude.
I bow to her and thank you. I think I needed this. Not the prize, the fight.
I believe you will be stronger going forward, Lü'mis. You seem more clear of mind and well practiced.
Clear eyes.
Full hearts.
No, this is
Squirrels
our thing.
Foolies.
No, stop
Oh, I'm
this.
sorry.
Lü'mis, do it again.
Ellis.
Clear eyes.
Full hearts.
Can't lose.
And then you see there's a little believe sign above the door, and you guys can slap it on your way out.
And then Helena tackles me, and I'm out for the rest of my life.
I was so close to having her attack you and be like, "Look, Ellis, you are squishy," and she was like, got a cheap shot on you. All right, you all have visited Sister Angelina. You've gotten the bracers of defense. You've sent off Corellia on her journey.
We stopped by the infirmary to heal up real quick and then head.
Yes, you stopped by the infirmary where some of the monks do some little monk healing on you. You're back to full health, but spells and abilities were used, and now you are ready to head out, I believe.
All right, y'all, back to the Court of Outlaws.
Yeah, for a quick jaunt and then right off to Theron Hill.
I will say I am very confused about like time of day. I know that's been like the funny ongoing joke for the past couple episodes, but like we woke up, came here. It
should be like
we
dawn
waited-
here in Igea right now.
Yes.
I don't know what
it's
that
like
means for.
morning here, so it's nighttime over there.
I would definitely want to do a long rest
Yeah.
because I've used a shit ton of my spells since getting to here,
Yeah, that makes
traveling
sense.
here, and then beating up that lady.
Yeah, robbing that
gonna
old
be
lady of
okay.
her gloves. Yeah, we'll rest. That's a good idea.
Because also, we have no idea where we're going to end up. So no matter where we end up, we should try to rest.
All right, here goes the box. A 1, a 2, a 3.
A Scooby-Doo!
Push the
You-
button.
You push the button.
Thinking of the Court of Outlaws.
Roll a d100.
Someone else roll this time.
I'll do it. First, the percentile.
Uh-oh.
I rolled the 0, placing the percentile between 1 and through 10.
Oh, we're gonna get hurt.
I rolled a 5
5.
on a D100.
Okay.
So much for all that healing we just did.
You each take 15 points of bludgeoning damage as like a force field of energy kind of just ripples out from the box, hitting you all.
Whoops. Hey, it could be worse. We could have gone somewhere crazy. I'll take this.
One more again?
Yeah, here we go.
Just
Destiny, you
slap the
roll
box again. And who's rolling this time?
Destiny.
I'll roll it. Okay. Okay. Oh no. Double 0.
Sick.
A 4.
Okay.
Oh, no. Let's start walking.
I like to imagine that we're like, all right, 1, 2, 3, go, and we, all of us just like, all 4 of us
Shoot up in
together
the
just
air.
like scream. We just go, like, all right, let's do it again.
It's just like we're the dice inside of a boggle thing. You're just like getting fucking thrown around this little bubble.
You all take 23 points of
Oh,
bludgeoning damage.
Whew. How are we looking, everyone?
We're like Squidward going through the Wumbo thing in that episode of SpongeBob.
Oh.
Not feeling so good.
Oh boy.
Let's try. Hey, hold on, y'all.
Hold on.
There's no way we can do it 3 times in a row. Emil, show us how it's done, baby. As
hold on.
blood is dripping from my nose.
I will put a hand on each of their shoulders and use cross-pollination.
Okay.
So you're both going to get... 24. Both of you get 29 points of healing.
Oh, damn.
I used
Does
6 hit
Helena
dice to
get
do
any
that.
of this?
Yeah, sorry, Helen as well. That's all my
Okay.
hit dice I just used. I used 3 on
Okay.
each of you.
I feel great, dude. Let's kick my ass, baby.
All right, here we go. Whew, whew. All the kids are just standing around watching us do this.
Like, yeah, goodbye. Goodbye.
All right, here we go. Percentile. 24.
No.
Oh, okay.
24.
It'd be funny if it was like 200 feet like horizontal away from the point that we're at, so we just like fall down the mountain.
Miss Corellia.
You all are teleported. You can feel the box sort of like squeeze you all together and then release as you come to in some woods. The woods here are incredibly dense. The undergrowth of the forest is thick. The shrubbery is overgrown. Vines and ivy sprawl across the ground and up the trees. There's broken branches and rotting logs that litter the ground. The sun is somewhat able to peek through the foliage here, but it's very dim in here, and the terrain being so dense creates difficult terrain. Go ahead, the 3 of you, and roll a survival check to see if you can get your bearings.
Oh, very good. 23.
14.
7.
Emil, you're able to get your bearings. You're able to kind of coordinate yourselves until you can see where like north, south, east, and west is. Kind of thinking about how the time zones work, you expected it to be a little bit darker than where you are right now. You all are further west on the continent of Ice-Rune than you had anticipated. Probably much further west of the Court of Outlaws by like a good couple days of travel, I would say. So you are... That's the best you can get your bearings at the moment.
Quickly, everyone, assess the surroundings. That we are clearly not in the right place. Is there any danger around us?
Roll a perception check.
Damn it, I wish we had the ring.
At least I know if I can get hit harder. Ooh! I rolled a natural 20 for a 27 on my perception check.
I rolled a natural
Fuck
1.
that ring.
Natural 1 for a 6.
I too got a nat 1 for a 3.
Okay. Ellis, you at first like are not hearing anything. It seems, I mean, you're hearing like birds chirp and some critters running around in the undergrowth. You don't hear like any city, you don't hear any people, you don't hear like, you all seem to be like in the middle of nowhere in this woods. And although the woods are very dense and kind of dim, you are able to make out, you know, like a couple 100 feet away from you, a very dim light making its way, kind of like very slowly moving through the woods.
Okay. Y'all see that? I'm just like pointing at it.
No.
I don't see anything.
Okay. Cool. There's a dim light out in the woods right now.
We don't need to
Now-
find out what that is. Let's just get out of here.
Hold on. Hey, hold on. Shut up.
Okay.
The last time, which was literally earlier, kind of today, that we were somewhere where we didn't know, and there was a weird, strange thing out into the woods. It turned out to be a dog, and that dog turned out to be a dragon. I'm not saying we go run in there being like, "Hey, what's up? Are you a dragon too?" But it might be worth just like, let's just like everybody get low to the ground and let's just like observe it. Let's just like watch it. Is it from this distance? I know you said it's like several hundred feet away, but like, does it look like, does it give the vibe of like somebody holding like a lantern walking through the woods, or is it like a bigger light than that?
You would guess something like human size is carrying this, or near it. It's not like a giant light. It seems more like lantern sized.
How about this? We don't know where we are. I've never been this far west on this fucking continent before. I'm an East Coast boy. Y'all know this about me. Let's go check out the light and its source. If it's bad, we just fucking teleport away.
Is the teleportation box instant? Or does it take time to use?
It's like pretty instant.
Okay.
I'd say like it's kind of smack the button within 5 seconds.
Like a round of combat?
Yeah.
Great. That sounds good. Let's do it. Is everyone okay health-wise?
Yeah, I'm feeling great.
Yeah, I'm good.
I am feeling good as well. I am also here in case you forgot.
No, we know you. We know you're here.
Thank you for remembering.
You should go first.
No, she's the loudest of all of us.
No, she's so loud. Lü'mis! We just did therapy about being nicer!
This is going well.
To y'all.
Helena wasn't in it. Helena wasn't in. She doesn't.
It is difficult terrain as well where you all are at.
Lü'mis, you're fucking... I wrote a song called Sneakin'. You're the sneaker.
I sneak towards it.
Okay.
I follow.
I will,
We're
I
staying
will
close.
follow from a safe distance behind.
I also
Alright.
have the box out still.
What
Okay.
does my new cloak do?
Which one?
While you wear this cloak, it projects an illusion that makes you appear to be standing in a place near your actual location, causing any creature to have disadvantage on attack rolls against you. If you take damage, the property ceases to function until the start of your next turn. This property is suppressed while you are incapacitated, restrained, or otherwise unable to move.
Okay. My other cloak would help with this, but apparently I can't wear two cloaks. I'm going to try to sneak in this difficult terrain towards the light.
Is everybody sneaking, or are you guys letting
Yeah.
Lü'mis?
No, we had to stay close so I can use the box.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then everybody is rolling a stealth check, including Helena, who has disadvantage.
I will pat Helena on the back and I will say, I believe in you. Just try to minimize your clanky armor. I'll give her Bardic Inspiration.
Okay. And that's a
D8.
D8. Okay.
I will use an inspiration point.
I got a 9.
I got a 22.
25.
Helena got a 21. Together, you all are able to kind of move through this thick undergrowth. It takes a little bit longer than normal, given its density, but you manage to get probably about like 100 feet closer, about 100 feet actually away from this light source, and roll another perception check.
16.
15.
10.
Emil and Ellis, you can make out that it is an older woman who's kind of just making her way through the forest. She has like tattered robes on. She's kind of got like moss growing all over her, a little basket, and she's just singing like la da 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 and grabbing mushrooms and putting them. What's wrong, everybody? Everyone's shaking their head now. La da da
I'm not.
la la
I'm
da.
not.
and
It's
then
time to
putting
go.
mushrooms in her basket and like grabbing herbs and stuff.
I mean, what,
Wait.
do you want to talk to her? Or what do you want to do?
It could, dog. It could be a weird mushroom dragon. I've seen a lot of things in the past week.
All right, just everyone, let's hold hands so that we can all teleport at the same time if we need to.
Everybody's just stay together. I will call out from 100 feet away. Like I'm not just gonna like sneak up on this random stranger.
Okay.
In the most like charming voice I can muster, I'll say, "Hello, friend, not foe. We're lost. Hi, we're over here. There's 4 of us."
La da 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 da. And she is kind of singing and looks around. You can tell that like her eyes are, I mean, she's very old, so like her eyes are very like hooded. And she tries to look around. Oh, someone's there?
Yes, yes, over here. about 100 feet to your left.
Oh, thank you. And she kind of faces more towards you all. Oh, hi, dearies. Don't get visitors often to this part of the woods. Are you all lost?
Yeah, if you could just tell us, if you could just point in the direction of east. Where's east?
She points eastward.
Sweet. Kind of just hollering at her from 100 feet away.
Do you need any aid, or it is getting quite late?
Ask her where we are.
Yeah, what's the name of these woods?
Oh, we're in the Dark Hollow Forest.
Cool. Sweet. About how many days do you think it would be travel to Mistfall from here?
Mistfall, oh.
Yes, Mistfall.
Oh, that's pretty far, I gotta say. I mean, we're on the other side of like a lake from here. At least, if you were to cross the lake to get there, straight shot it, come closer. This is hard to yell.
Wait, so we're close to Theron Hill then, huh?
Oh, just across the lake from Theron Hill, yes.
Perfect.
She's also like kind of slowly waddling towards you all.
Can I get that we're still a far distance away from her, but knowing that we're in the Dark Hollow woods and there's an old woman coming towards me, like, can I just do like a quick vibe check just to see how's Alice feeling about her intentions?
Sure, roll an insight check.
As a 15 plus 3, 18.
Vibes aren't great. I'll be honest. She's trying real hard. Like, you can see her, oh, hello, dearies. But you can see, like, teeth are kind of sharp. That's weird. Hair's a little too green. Kind of weird. There's, like, just enough about her that's, like, something's not right.
She's old.
She's just old. The vibes are awful.
I will, turn to the party and I go, hey.
Hey.
Hi.
Vibes are really bad. We should run.
I push
Ready?
the button.
As I'm doing that though, because it's a 120-foot radius, I will cast just silence around the woman.
Oh, okay.
I don't want any spell to come. Like, I don't want any like vocal spell to come our way, in that moment. So I'm just like, boom, silence. I'm like, we gotta get out of here. That lady has green hair and sharp teeth, and you were right. Not every stranger's a dragon. I'll never trust again. I'll never love again.
Let's roll a dexterity check. Let's roll a dexterity check to see.
Is this like to determine the order of events? Is this initiative?
Yeah, I guess a light initiative. So, Emil, you're
like
going
me
to press the
versus her?
button.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ellis, you're trying to cast silence. She's also trying to do something, so it's...
I'm kind of creeped out. I got a natural 17 plus, this is just straight dexterity?
Yes.
Plus 2 for 19.
Okay. Emil?
I got a 22.
Okay. You see, like, her fingers start to outstretch as she starts to, like, you could tell, like, she's going to start yelling at you also. And, like, all you hear say is, like, nasty! Before, like, before the silence bubble goes over her. And, Emil, you slap the button as you get away from this hag.
Oh, boy.
In the wood. Roll a D100.
We're going to take 15 points and then die.
We're not. No.
Old people, am I right?
No.
Slightly better. A 61.
61.
Nice.
Nice.
You all are once again kind of sucked up and then released again.
Nice.
You all are sucked up and then released once more. The sky a lot darker than where you were just at. The smell is familiar to you all. You're looking around and you feel a little bit at ease as you can kind of see the lights of Mistfall in the distance and hear the bustle, and you are safely within the meadow woods, somewhere near the Court of Outlaws and on the outskirts of the city.
She called us nasty.
Yeah, that was not a good look, but always worth investigating. You're absolutely right about that. We fucked around and found out, so now we're closer.
Man, I'm really happy we didn't get any closer to that lady.
I think we could have taken her, no problem.
I think we could have. Yeah, I mean, I do think we teleported into the woods outside of Ursa Nor and fought a dragon. We probably could have taken a hag, but I think the creepiness vibe kind of I didn't like that. Like, a dragon is terrifying, but not in that way. Do y'all want to go inside the Court of Outlaws cave as soon as possible? I'm pretty creeped out right now.
Yeah, let's hoof it from here.
You all hoof it through the Meadowwood Forest, heading towards the Court of Outlaws. You safely make it to the tunnel hidden within the woods, and you make it inside, and that is where we will stop tonight.
Man,
Hell
I'm
yeah.
glad we didn't have to fight that hag.
Me too. Would have made for a
Fun.
really weird episode 69.
I mean, I do.
Ruined.
I do feel like we've just made an enemy for life, though. We're
Oh.
going to
She gonna
defeat a Torum, and
haunt
we're all gonna
us.
high five, and then she's gonna be nasty.
We're gonna think it's the end, but really she's the ultimate end.
She's a Torum.
Well, I guess things didn't quite get dicey this time.
We did beat up another lady.
We beat up a different old lady.
She was a drought. She wasn't that old. I mean, she was old,
okay.
but not that old. So it's fine.
She looked great.
She's hot.
Y'all, it's episode 69. Nice. Thanks for being here with us. And thanks for going ahead and sharing this with all of your friends, everyone you ever met. Go on our social medias, Instagram, Threads, TikTok. Follow us. Share our show. You are our best advertising. And then come on back. Next episode is coming out December 4th.